Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new on this channel, you can subscribe my channel and likes my video, and I hope all of you are doing well. So let's start this video. Today in this video we are going to learn about visibility widgets, and we will see that how visibility widget works. So for that, let me create a file over here inside Flutter widgets. So let's create Flutter widget. I'm going to keep name as visibility widget. So now file has created, so let me import template over here, and let's have name like visibility widgets, as already we have defined file name. And let's import material package, and it's suggesting some typo error, so let's refactor that and rename the visibility widgets. So let's have what is the visibility. Now it's fine, and let's return over here scaffold widgets so that we can have a bar and other properties. Let's define a bar, and let's give title text. Inside title I'm going to keep name as visibility widget. Visibility widgets. Let's provide const over here so that it will be compiled. And let's provide body over here, and inside body I'm going to provide column widget. So inside column widgets, all of you already know we have children properties, so inside children we can provide as much as widgets. So now let's have call this widget from main method, so that we can see that. As you can see, in last video we were learning about list view widgets, so let's remove it and paste over here and import this file inside main method. Now it's fine, and let's save it. Now you can see the visibility widget over here, and let's move to the visibility widgets, and here I will show you how visibility widget work. So for that I'm going to define over here two buttons. So let's have a button. I'm going to create elevated button. So inside we have two required properties, on pressed and child. Without these both properties we cannot proceed. So let's define here function, and let's give the widget like text. So inside text I'm going to give name as button1, and I need one more button, so I'm going to copy that. Let's paste it, and let's change the name button2. Let's save it, and let's see the. So now we have two button1 and button2. Let's decorate them. So first of all I'm going to wrap it with the center widget, so that these two widgets can align centrally. And let's pass over here main axis alignment center. So now we have two elevated button1 and button2, and these two buttons are vertically and horizontally are aligned center. So I'm just going to style these two buttons with different background colors. So let's pass over style inside it, except button in style. Inside button style we have background color. So inside background color we have to pass widget state property. So let's pass widget state property, and I'm going to provide color over all states. So let's give it to all, and colors dot deep orange. And similarly I'm just going to give a different color to button 2. So let's change the button color, and just give it to blue color. Let's save it. Now we have two buttons with different background color, button 1 and button 2. So further let's wrap it with visibility widget. So let's wrap it with visibility widgets. Visibility widgets have math property like visible. By default visible is true, so I'm going to pass default value visible true, and let's wrap with visibility to second button. So visibility, let's provide property visible true. By default its property have true value. Now we have button 1 and button 2 with different background color. So I'm going to change the visibility of these two buttons. For that we need to provide two different boolean value. So I'm just going to define over here two different boolean values. So let's create bool is button 1 visible. So let's provide default value true, visible. Now it's fine, and let's create another variable for button 2. So let me remove const over here so that can save. Now we have two variable, button 1 visible and button 2 visible. So let's give it to the visibility widget. So I'm going to give it to the button 1, and let me give it to button 2. Now both button have different variable. So what I want now, on the tap of button 1 I want to disappear button 2, and on the tap of button 2 I want to disappear button 1. So for that we have to change this stateless widget to the stateful widget so that we can use setState method. So let's change this and convert into the stateful widgets. Now our widget have been converted in stateful widgets. So now we can use setState method. So on the tap of button 2 we need to change the state of this variable. So let's define over a setState, and let's change the state of this variable. I'm going to just reverse the value of is button 1 visible, and button 1 would be visible, button 1 will be disappear and button 2 will be shown on the screen, So let's have is button 2 should be true on the tap of button 1. Similarly I need to also define button 2 function call. So inside button 2 we need to set states already we have. So I'm going to change the variable name and let's change it 1. So on tap of button 2 will be disappear and button 1 will be show. So our code is now ready to execute. So let's save it and let's see the output. So let's tap on button 1. So on tap on button 1 we can see that button 1 has disappeared, and let's tap the button 2. So according to our code, button 2 should be disappear and button 1 will be show. So let's tap it and let's see the changes. So as you can see that button 1 is now visible and button 2 has been disappeared. So that is how visibility widget work. It's have a visible property inside visible. If its value become true, it will appear, and if this value will be false, it will disappear the child widget. I hope you will understand. Thank you so much for watching for this video.